I woke up with a massive headache this morning, so the only school we got was this Prime Climb game this evening. I'm going to link this in the description area. Also, I'm going to link our Gameschooling guide down there. When all else fails, pull out a game. So this morning, I'm feeling much better. We're starting our day with a card game, and then we're moving straight on into math. For math, we're doing percentages right now, and luckily she got this like super easily. So we're moving on to our times table practice. She loves doing these actually timed tests like we did back in old school. And then we like to practice our multiples by doing a snowball fight. So what we do is we throw the snowball back and forth, saying 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever the multiples are. And then it's time for language arts and culinary arts. Now for culinary arts today, she's making homemade pizza. She's never done this before. It turned out really good. We obviously tasted a corner of this. And then, of course, we had to end the day with another card game. So it's Wednesday, and I woke up with another headache this morning. I feel like this week is probably going to be rough. We did no school. I ended up not going to youth group. I was in bed most of the day, but she did come straight and hang out with me after youth group, told me all the funny stories. Now, going into Thursday, again, feeling much better. We are starting with science. So for science today, we're talking about nutrition. She is making a balanced meal out of the different cards that we've labeled either carbs, fat, or protein. And then moving on to history. So we had a really fun lesson today. We're talking about Egypt. We got to see a bunch of the different art pieces that the ancient Egyptians made, as well as some of the weapons that they made. And then we learned a really interesting fact about the calendar. I did not know this, but we learned that the original calendar, that this is how we got the 365-day breakup, was actually according to flooding, growing, and harvesting season. So that was really cool. And then, of course, we had a brain break, and we moved on to our math. Math, we're doing a review. So this is a fun little review, 3 or 4 pages they had. And then for Bible study, we are talking about how God cares about every little piece of our life, not just the big stuff. And then back to history, we've been talking about the Rosetta Stone, because obviously that was a huge part for the language in general. And then we built our own sundial, since we've been talking about calendars. Now, one bad thing about buying Christmas presents early is every once in a while I let my daughter open one. So she opened one of these that just came in the mail. And then we moved on to another math game. This is Blobby's Pizza. We love this. It's a great way to practice your fractions as well as multiplying your percentages. There's several different levels you can turn this into. So it is perfect for a 3rd or 4th grader who's just learning fractions, but also great for your middle school and high schoolers to practice those percentages. And then we moved on to test our sundial. As soon as the sun came out, we're a couple hours off. It could be that I don't have 100% true north. I'm just using an app on my phone. I cannot walk outside and tell you what direction we're facing. Unfortunately, that is not one of my strengths. But it was a fun little thing to do. And we'll try next week a couple different times and see if we can get a little bit more accurate on the time reading. If not, though, 2 hours is not bad for literally a paper plate and some Play-Doh. And this brings us to Friday. Thankfully, woke up feeling great again this morning. We started with science. This is a game that they have us play. We spin, and then whatever vitamin or mineral we land on, we read that card, write one of those foods in our journal. Whoever fills the vitamin and mineral journal up first is the winner. And then history, we did a little bit of math work. Math, we did the snowball fight again. We are really working on getting our multiples down. So we have been doing really good up through about 6. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 7, 8, 9, and 12, we need some work on. Language arts, talking about some compound sentences. And then she did some of her independent work. She's doing a math packet that I made for her, building her own Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So this is perfect for your child who wants a little bit more fun in their math. This is going to practice your division, your multiplication, and your need, median, mode, and range. I also, in this packet, have a duplicate that is for younger kids. So all you're doing on that one is your basic addition, and I think that's it actually, it's your basic addition, and a little bit of like critical thinking. So both of these are included in the November tutoring packet. You can get this completely free down in the details. You have over 50 fun pages that are also educational. Gets your kids excited about language arts and math. Get them excited about practicing their skills without feeling like they're just getting extra homework. So this is perfect for your homeschooler who wants a little bit more fun in their day, but you don't have time to sit and create all of the magic. Or the traditional schooler who just needs a little bit of extra practice after school, but again, you don't want them to come home and begrudgingly have to do more homework on top of more homework. And then we spent the rest of the night trick-or-treating and playing games with friends. So this is our homeschool highlight for the week of Halloween. We hope y'all enjoy, and we will see you back here next week.